Hi. Yesterday I posted on my YouTube channel basically a brief primer on what to expect and what you should concentrate on if a loved one is arrested in Houston, Harris County. Today what I'd like to concentrate on is something that I run into very often in these cases from my clients and their families, which is a manifestation of frustration and anxiety with the system and with the process. They simply cannot understand why their loved one is being held or why they're being held when there's no evidence. Well, people need to understand that no matter how often they tell their side of the story, detectives, investigators, DAs are not going to let them go. They're not just going to drop the case. As a matter of fact, it's probably a really bad idea to give your side of the story. Unless you can show that you weren't even in the state at the time that they're claiming that this alleged crime occurred, you have no business talking to investigators or detectives. You can protest your innocence from the mountaintops. They're not just going to drop the case. And this is because there is a fundamental misunderstanding of the law in Texas. In Texas, a person could conceivably be arrested, charged, indicted, and convicted based solely on the word of one person, if the jury believes that witness beyond a reasonable doubt. It's called the Texas one witness rule. So basically, you need to understand that testimony is evidence. It's not the best evidence. It's not DNA. It's not video. It's not what we would call hard evidence, but it is in fact evidence. And there have been cases where someone was convicted based solely on the word of that witness because the jury believed them beyond a reasonable doubt. I'm not saying that's right. I'm not saying that's just. But what I'm saying is you need to learn to be quiet. No matter how many times you tell people that you're innocent, you can protest your innocence from the mountaintops, they're not just going to dismiss the case. Your side of the story is not going to come out until the time of trial, which could be 18 months to 2 years down the line. So it's very important to hire competent, experienced trial counsel who can tell your side of the story at trial. In my process, I don't even begin to start talking about the facts of the case until I have offense reports in front of me and hopefully body cams and other things that my client and myself can go over with a fine-tooth comb. And then I will ask him very specific questions about what I see. And he's to limit his answers to what it is that I'm asking him. Because as a lawyer, I know what I need to know and I know what I don't need to know. So it's very important that you hire an experienced trial attorney, that you listen to what he has to tell you and follow his advice. Stop talking. No matter how many times you protest your innocence, the case is not just going to go away. So be patient. And again, hire competent counsel. Thank you for listening.